Hello everybody, welcome back to another adventure with Charlie's Adventures, where we tell you no lies. Alright everybody, it's July the 20th. I've been out of pocket for a couple of weeks. I had some training in Maryland, Hollywood, Maryland, and then I come back a little bit under the weather. You can tell in my voice still a little bit, but I'm getting over it now. But anyway, today we're going up to put some batteries in some cameras. I'm kind of behind time on some camera. We're going to food plot number 2. We're going to put some batteries in that camera, check on the food plot, check on the apple trees. Then I'm going to go on around and I'm going to attempt to go down to the bank's feed bank 40 feeder and put batteries in that camera and bring that feeder out. And then we're going to go around on into the gap and put a camera back up that was acting up. Ashton come up and couldn't get it to work, so he brought it out. I'm going to take it back and put it up. And then that SpyPoint Flex that was over there at the mineral leak, I never could get it to work. I finally figured it out, folks. It was the SD card. Micro SD card. I put a new one in it. I formatted the new one, formatted it, put it in, and it worked like a charm. And the one that came out of the Flex, I put it in a LM2 camera and it wouldn't work either, so it has to be that card. I put it in the computer, going to format it, and the computer don't even recognize the card. And it was a PNY, Pony, whatever card. It's probably a cheaper one. It's 32 gigabytes. So that's what was going on with the Flex. And I'm going to attempt to put that solar panel on the Flex over there at that mineral lake. That way I can just stay away from there. Because last year them bucks come in there and it was in August. Well, July and August. So I'd rather not put no human scent in there. You can see here, there's still some stuff growing. I don't know what that grass was or whatever that was so thick before. And there's quite a bit of clover down in here in the bottom of that. And I think this stuff here is I think it's that kale. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna have to learn all that stuff. But anyway, right here is where I sprayed. And you can see the camera right there. We'll have to put a set of batteries in it. But I sprayed this and it's knocked away back. And that's a good thing. Let's walk up here and look at our apple trees. It's still in here, this Grandpa Ray Outdoors Inner Sanctum doing pretty good. That looks like had a damn gum hog trying to root around. But look at our apple tree here. It's up above this tube. That's a good thing. And something's rubbed around on this in here too. And it's not as up as high, it's about right here. That's either been a hog or a Bower 1. I'm gonna say hog ribbing around on that. There's quite a bit of clover in this, which is a good thing. I don't know what this here is. I'll have to do some research and see. But that hog or whatever it was sure did about put a lick on that one apple tree. But yeah, I think I'm on to something here. Next year, I want to get that mushroom compost, and I want to take it back through here. I want to open this up the best I can, and at least bring that mushroom compost to right here at this log, or maybe that log right back there. And that, you can see, that'll make this quite a bit better. Bigger anyway. All right, well, I'm gonna get me some batteries and go over there and climb up and put a set of batteries in that camera right there, and then we're gonna turn around and get ourselves up out of here. Got a lot of things to do in a short time, as always. All right, I got a set of batteries in this G36 camera over here at food plot number 2. Now I want to turn around and go to getting out of here and try to make a little bit of time up here. I want to tell y'all something. The hogs has absolutely been on the edges of these roads eating these blackberries. They've been wearing it out. You hard to see it down through here. I am burning up. It is hot and humid today. And I've been sick too. Sweating it out of me, I guess. That's a good thing. Hear that exhaust rattling? I won't end up having to buy exhaust and put on this thing. I'm sorry. Been under the weather, it's all I can tell you. camera I've got, the batteries are dead. Somehow, I don't know. I guess anybody don't need to put batteries in them all at the same time, because you get into this right here, you end up replacing them all at the same time every time, or pretty close. But right now is when the cameras need to be running, and they're dead. And I've got a few that since the leaves has come on the trees, they don't have a good signal. You know, it might be 3 days and they'll finally send pictures. Since I wasn't really hauling that much weight today, I aired the tires up to 2 psi cold, hoping to get a decent ride, and so far the ride's been okay. Build up a little bit. Alright, here we go. This spot here. I'm starting to get used to that spot. It feels like it's going to be worse than what it really is. Cool off a little bit now. I was burning up. All right, I come around here to the on-time feeder, and it hadn't been feeding. It was stopped up, and somehow it got that down in it, and it wasn't feeding the corn out. I don't know if I did that, or it's just one in the bag, or what. But anyway, I got to thinking, Flex #1 camera, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I guess a bear's got to it, broke the antenna off. I've got a spire antenna from when it happened right here in this very spot before. I bought 2 of them. And right there is the part number, FM500LTE. Is that a FM or a EM? It's FM. FM 500 LTE. This will work on the Flex cameras. And I don't know what I done with the one that's broke. I threw it in this bag. But buyers are something else on these cameras and antennas. And I've put it up pretty high, I thought, but evidently not high enough. Yeah, right here it is. Bear with me here a second, folks. As you can see, he broke it off. This is the very same antenna as what I got right there, because Bear got that camera there before, and I had to buy a replacement antenna, and when I did, I bought 2. And I don't remember where I got them. These were some extended range antennas for the Link Micros. The Link Micro antenna and the Flex camera take different antennas. The Link Micro camera and the Flex camera take different antennas. Alright, I'm gonna get this bag here loaded back in the side-by-side, and then I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna see if put a new set of batteries in that camera and put an antenna on it and see if we can get it to running. Okay, I was gonna put a new antenna on this Flex camera. This is the first Flex camera I ever bought. You can see the bar, I had to put ultra gray in here. He punctured a hole and he broke the door off last year and the antenna. Well, this year he's bit a hole right here and he broke the antenna. He bent this screw-in mount and broke the back out of the camera right here. It was just barely hanging on. So, but this camera, surprisingly, still powers up. So I'm going to take it back home, and I'm going to try to get it sealed up to where, you know, and the latch is broke. But I want to try to work on it and seal it up the best I can and see if I can get another year out of it. All right, stay tuned. All right, we made it around here to where the SpyPoint 40 feeder's at, and I'm gonna attempt to go down through here and put batteries in the camera down there and bring that SpyPoint 40 feeder out of here. As you can see, this right here is growed up. Hopefully it doesn't get much more snakier than this. I don't mind the snake as long as I can see him before I get on him. But if I walk right up on one real close, it catches me off guard. I don't like them that way. But I'm going to attempt to get down here and get batteries in this camera. And somebody sold out a Gatorade bottle or a water bottle. But I'm going to attempt to get down here and get batteries in this camera and bring that feed bank 40 out of here. I'm going to start feeding the deer behind the house where there ain't no bears. These bears are they play havoc on your cameras and your feeders. You know, they just pretty much tear everything up. I didn't realize how curious a bear was until they went to getting to be plentiful around here. It's looking like this right here is going to be our last stop for the night. I don't think we're going to be able to get on around the food plot number 1. I was really wanting to pretty bad, but it's starting to get dark, so got a late start. It rained today and I fooled around and debated about whether I was going to come or not, and finally after it stopped raining I decided I was going to come on. But at least we've got a little bit done anyway. And I've been wanting to come down here and get this feeder out of here for a while now. So that's what we're getting ready to do. All right, stay tuned. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but I got batteries in the G36. I've got the feed bank 40 feeder and the strap off of the tree. And I got my strap on step here, and we're gonna, starting to get dark, we're gonna start motivating back up through here. I'll see you back at the side by side. All right. We're easing back up out of here now. I'm trying to go as fast as I can and watch for snakes all I can, which is easier said than done. I don't even know for sure where my trail is. It's so growed up. Right here it is. I always try to watch around logs and rocks for snakes. Of course, it's getting dark enough right now, hard to see them anyway. Look at all this traffic been down through here. This Feed Bank 40 feeder was a good idea, but it will not stand up to a bear. Old Charlie's Adventures is wore out today. Just got back up here to the side by side, and all this stuff tore out of the back. I dropped some corn down in it. Working on that feeder. Cooler's stowed to the side. That's stowed out, that. We'll fire some shots, I guess, to try to run the bear off. That thing had to come here right after I left. Alright, stay tuned. I'm gonna get this stuff loaded up and get myself out of here. I'm gonna keep recording just in case. But I'm gonna lay the camera down here. Broke my chainsaw. I kept thinking I was hearing something down in there. That sucker was probably tracking me. It may have been here when I was coming up the hill. I don't know. scared it off. That goes to show you something, folks. Don't leave food in your side-by-side or your four-wheeler or your vehicles out in the woods. Bear will tear it up. I know it had to have been a bear. Ain't no hogs or nothing gonna do that. Now he'll probably track me everywhere I went down there and probably tear that camera all to shit. Now if that ain't an eerie feeling, I don't know what is, folks. But anyway, I'm gonna get myself up and out of here. That bear had to have been here when I parked. I've got the 300 blackout with me today. I don't want to kill a bear, but I'm gonna tell you, man, they will damage your shit. Stuff. I'm sorry, this is a family channel. I'm just kind of freaked out right now. That thing had to sing me get out and leave. That is plumb crazy. Could you imagine sitting in a side-by-side like this and a bear come up and go to rummaging through your stuff in the back of it? That tells me they're hungry. On up out of here. Get up in your bed of your side by side and throw stuff around. Or a coon or anything like that. Broke my chainsaw. That's just wonderful. CP 380 in my pocket. That's what I fired off the shots with. I've been wondering when I was going to have an encounter with a bear. Well, today was the day. It goes to show you they can smell. Never thought I'd see the day that there was that many bears, or bears at all, in these neck of the woods. They didn't used to be bears around here. In the last 10 years, they've just now started taking up here. Deer population's dropped and the bear population's going up. I didn't look around to see if I could find any tracks